Welcome back to the podcast.
Hey guys.
Hey, today's guest. We are going a bit more colourful
We are, and I'm very
with
excited.
decor
Yeah, we are.
because we have Chloe from the Copper Cactus.
Hello.
Hi, Chloe.
Hi.
How you doing?
Really well. Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for bringing so much colour and light into our
Yeah.
lives today because
And
this
coming
is incredible.
So far.
yeah.
All the way
Yeah.
from Essex to the Cotswolds.
Yes.
Oh, it's such a, hardship to come to the Cotswolds, isn't it? I mean,
It's a horrible place to be.
so awful.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming in. And yeah, you've brought some goodies with you today. So we'll have a talk about those in a minute. But
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what you do then.
So I've had the Copper Cacti now for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I started by doing craft markets and kind of moved into the wedding industry.
Yeah.
Literally COVID year, which is typical, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We all had a pivot.
we're both COVID.
Yeah,
aren't
yeah,
we,
yeah.
set up.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And yeah, I just create really alternative, fun, funky wedding floral displays that are full of personality and encourage people to really kind of step outside the box and think about doing things that are less conventional and more personal and less cookie cutter.
Yes.
basically.
Love this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So talk to us then about a couple of the things that you brought with you because you brought some little props. Obviously, studio, we haven't got loads of space for the real big displays that I imagine
yeah.
you do as well. But talk to us a little bit about what you've brought with you.
Okay, so I'll start with my kind of bread and butter, which is what everyone kind of really knows me for, which is my terrariums.
Oh, I love
So
these.
the geometric terrariums are pretty much what I'm most well known for. in
Yes.
kind of like the business, especially as they're fantastic as centerpieces. And the nice thing is that my couples, they buy them so then they can give them away as gifts at the end of the
I love
wedding.
that.
Or they
Oh,
can
That's
keep them
really
all to
nice.
themselves. I never judge.
Oh, yeah, that's it, guys. We listen and we do not judge.
Exactly. So, and
Oh, I
what
love
I love
that.
about them as well is that they can be dual use. So I always say to couples, have them down the aisle first,
Nice.
then move them to the tables.
Yeah,
I'm a
nice.
huge advocate for dual use.
Love that.
It is giving aisle.
It is
Yeah,
giving,
alternative aisle, I
yeah,
love
they're
that.
beautiful, but also so much more sustainable. Like you're not just having fresh
Exactly.
flowers that are designed just for the aisle. That's something you're going to take home with you and love.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that terrarium in particular, that's been made up for 2 years.
Wow.
So I just
and it still
maintain
looks
it and look after it.
fabulous.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So what's in there? Talk to us about what's in there.
So it's a desert style terrarium, which is very different to your kind of ecosystem style terrarium.
Yeah.
So the desert style terrarium is what you would put in cacti, succulents, and air plants. The soil that you use is a very dry soil. It's kind of equal parts soil to sand to grit because
Yeah.
that's what cacti and succulents kind of thrive in. It's what
Yeah.
they do best in. So it's just basically cactus and succulent soil, different cacti and succulents, and then it's decorated with my couple's choice of gravel, like colour, what the kind of
Oh,
colours they
that's
want
Oh,
to
that's
do.
nice. I like that.
Yeah, and then also things like moss and other, if there's any other like decorative elements.
Yeah.
If they're having like a beachy style wedding, we could put shells in it.
Oh,
Or if they're
cute.
doing like a more autumnal one, we could put like mini pumpkins in.
Oh, I love this.
I did a Pokemon wedding last April.
Pokemon.
Pokemon wedding. It was amazing. And I do these big ball shaped terrariums. And we filled them all with cacti and succulents, and then we put Pokemon characters in
Oh
them.
my god!
So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome. I'm so sorry. We've just got baby Jasper was pulling.
Grabbing my microphone.
It sounded like it was rumbling there.
He
Jasper's
wants to be
trying to get involved.
involved. It's
Yeah.
He's loving the
fine.
Pokemon wedding, I think.
He
I think Jasper's
is.
loving that. That's awesome. So people can adapt them then. And what about
Yeah.
colours? Do they always have the black ones, or do you do different colours of the actual, like, is it called a vase? I don't know. Is
So
it?
that the actual vessel's a terrarium. So
Right.
y-
Oh, so that's the vessel.
the vessel is the terrarium.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I do them in about 5 to 8 different shapes and sizes,
Oh,
and they
wow.
can have them in black, gold, or copper.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Oh, I like
The
that.
copper
Hence
this
the
year
name.
is very, very popular.
Is it? Yeah.
Especially autumnal times.
Right,
but
yeah.
that
Oh,
looks beautiful.
I love an autumnal wedding. Honestly, I was converted
Same.
last year. Like, I always love summer garden weddings, which I still love and I think they're beautiful. But autumn weddings just do something for me.
There's just something about it,
Colours.
isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, and
That's-
all the things that you've got actual, like, the natural environment,
Yeah.
the trees, those lovely oranges, those rich colours, and like you
Yeah.
say, the coppers as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So is that your favourite? Is that where the name came from?
Yeah, so the copper cacti kind of came from the fact that I love copper. Like, I don't know what it is, but the colour copper for me, it is a very autumnal and very comforting colour to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So I knew I wanted that in within the name, and then cacti is obviously just a singular cactus. So
yeah.
it's really nice to kind of incorporate the things that I'm very passionate about into the name of the business and
Yeah.
that kind of
I
thing.
like that. So
Yeah.
have you always liked cacti?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I actually got my first cactus when I was 5. My dad used to travel
Wow.
quite a lot for work. He used to work for Ford, and he used to go to Arizona a lot because they
Oh,
had a big plant out
wow.
there. And one year he brought me back some cactus seeds, and I grew them, and I've still
No.
got them to this day.
Oh, I love that.
So
That's awesome. And I feel like
yeah.
they're quite like, I say this as a serial houseplant killer, but they're quite easy to look after, aren't they? Like maybe
Yeah.
easier
Low
Yeah.
than some other
maintenance?
plants. Yeah.
I always say to people, you want to treat a cactus with like complete disregard. Like I always say, they thrive on neglect.
Oh, I love this.
So
That's so good.
I think the thing is with cactus and succulents, they people think that you have to treat them like a house plant or a
Yeah.
flower.
Yeah.
So you're constantly watering them, you're constantly nurturing them.
Yeah.
But they don't need that.
No.
So for example, with mine, I don't water the roots. They don't like their roots to be wet, and that's when they start to kind of go very mushy and crumbly and stuff like that. So you want to be misting them
Yeah,
instead.
nice.
So in the spring and autumn, I mist mine once every 1 to 2 weeks.
Wow.
In the summer, it'll be once a week because it'll be slightly hotter.
Yeah, yeah.
And then usually from like start of November to the end of February, I ignore them
Just
completely.
leave them
Yeah,
alone.
because they go dormant in the winter, so they stop their growing. They just kind of chill, and you can ignore them for literally like 4
They're
months.
such a low
That's-
maintenance housemate. I love
My,
it.
yeah, this is my kind of plant.
Oh, this is my kind of husband. Like,
Yeah.
ignore them in the winter. Let 'em do
Thrives
their
on
own thing.
neglect.
Yeah, thrives on neglect. Oh, yeah, we do well in that environment. I love this. So these are great then for couples that are maybe like the thought of it, but maybe not the most green fingered, because then they've got
Yes.
that memento then from their wedding day,
Yeah.
and actually they can keep it forever.
And also allergies. I've had a lot of couples that have
Oh.
allergies,
Oh,
especially to pollen and things.
Yeah.
And so they've come to me and they've said the fact that you do, you know, succulent bouquets, succulent buttonholes, just adding a little bit of foliage, you know, that kind of thing
Wow.
is really appealing. And also the sustainability element is a huge
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah.
I think sustainability is something that is becoming very important to couples
100%.
in weddings.
Definitely.
So being able to have something that they can keep as a memory, because even with the succulents in the buttonholes and the bouquets and things like that, you can remove them after, plant them into soil, and you again get to keep
You
them
get to
forever.
keep it.
Yeah.
Succulent bouquet.
Oh, succulent
Love that.
bouquets
That
are so
just
cool.
sounds so good.
They
Let's
look
push
beautiful
that
as
to you.
well.
Yeah, they do. They look gorgeous.
Like,
but
probably like florals, but they're not. They're plants.
yeah.
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 And that's the thing. And then the fact that you get to keep it, because I think that is like, obviously you see some great companies who do like bouquet restoration,
Yeah.
not restoration, preservation.
Yes.
Where they'll do different things that won't they? Like you can make them into coasters, or
Yeah.
you can frame it, press it, that kind of thing. But I think to actually have something that's living that you can keep living
Yeah.
after the wedding, how amazing.
And it's really cool because I get a lot of my couples that still message me to this day, sending me pictures, going, "Look how well they're doing," and I just love
Yeah.
that.
On their anniversary. It's like
They've
they've
made
made
Yeah.
birdies still
Yeah.
alive. I love it.
Yeah, it's so great.
And what
So,
gave you the idea of making a succulent bouquet? Because that is so like amazing.
I think when I started doing weddings, I wanted to be able to offer something that was really unique and
Yeah,
special and
yeah.
unusual. And
Yeah.
I mean, any florist can put succulents into a bouquet, but offering full succulent bouquets, I realised that there wasn't actually anyone, especially in the Essex area, that
Yeah.
did anything like what I do.
Yeah.
So I felt like having a bit of a niche in that kind of respect
Yeah.
was really quite fun and
It
exciting.
is.
love
It's
it.
really cool. And are they
Yeah.
always green, or can you get them in different colours?
No, so succulents come in so many different colours.
Really?
You can get these beautiful like blue ones with like red edging and black succulents. So
Ooh.
I've done a really cool wedding where it's been
Wow.
quite gothicy, where we've done lots of ferns and wild foliages, and then did black succulents. So it's kind of got that gothic edge, which is
That's
so
cool.
fun.
This
That's
is
really
awesome,
cool.
isn't
I
it?
thought they would just be green.
Same.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
There's some really beautiful ones which have this most incredible, almost like ombre bluey pink tone as
Oh,
well.
wow.
And they're really, really stunning. So, and also succulents aren't just like your typical what you call an echeveria succulent, which is the ones that look like flowers.
Yes,
so
that's
like
it.
this one. This is like your
Yeah.
echeveria.
Yeah.
You could get crassulas, which are more kind of wild and they kind of grow upwards. So things like aloes, you can use
Oh,
aloes.
wow. Oh,
I
yeah,
love an aloe vera.
Yeah,
course.
yeah, hathoras, which are kind of related to an aloe, and they're kind of spiky and fun and funky and
Practical too
Um,
for a summer wedding if you get a bit of
Yeah.
sunburn going on in
Yeah.
halfway through the day.
just whip
Break
it
out
out.
your bouquet, just put a bit of aloe on there. Oh my god, this is awesome, Chloe. What a great idea.
And also the nice thing as well is that if the, for example, if the succulent loses one of its petals,
yeah.
you can leave it on the window ledge for a couple of weeks, and then it will grow new roots, and you grow a whole new
Stop
plant from
it.
it.
This is awesome.
Never knew this.
It's a continuous growth cycle. It's
Love,
amazing.
and I just think the whole thought that all of that starts on your wedding day and then you
Yeah.
get to keep all that. I think that's so special, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
special.
love all this. And then talk to us about the incredible star of the show, Terrence,
Terrence
the
the
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Terrence, my emotional support T-Rex. So he does come with me to every wedding fair I do, just because I love to show him off.
Yeah.
So a couple of years ago, I was asked to do a dinosaur themed wedding, which
oh,
was
wow.
epic. It still lives in my mind rent free. My couple had a different dinosaur for every table.
No, they
Love
didn't.
them.
Yeah,
Love
and they were
it.
all filled with cacti and succulents.
Wow.
And they're made out of kids' toys.
I was going to say, because what is it? So it's a kid's toy.
Yeah, it's a kid's like rubber toy. But it's so funny because the ones that I bought for the wedding, I didn't realise when I ordered them, they had raw buttons in the chest.
Oh my god.
So we left them in.
lol.
So throughout the whole wedding breakfast, all you could hear was "Rah." It was amazing. It was so good. And
Oh
it was
my
it was just one of those weddings where it really felt like the couple just wanted to be them.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
good.
And I loved it.
That's so. I did have a couple walk down the aisle once to the Jurassic Park theme tune.
Oh, see, I'm
Love
so
it.
here for
They
that.
loved it, and they had little dinosaurs that like lined the aisle.
Love
Had them
that.
all on the way
That's
out.
so cool.
Yeah, it did look really
Is
cool.
it like their favourite film or something?
Yeah, they just loved it, and their kids loved it as well. They had 2 boys, and they
Oh,
loved it.
Excellent.
So what have you done with that then? Have you like hollowed it out?
Yeah,
Like-
so because it's a spongy kind of toy, it's like rubber on the outside. So I created a hole in the back, and then I created like an inside vessel, as it were, to be able to put soil in to plant in the
Okay.
cactus and succulent.
Yeah.
He's been spray painted, obviously in copper.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
100%.
And then I've planted him in there with an echeveria and a spiral cactus, and there's moss in there. And then just for today, I also put a few like flowers in there
Oh,
as well. So we've
cute.
got blue asparagus fern, some achillea, a little bit of pink pampas, and then leucospermum, which is one of my favourite ever flowers.
Oh, let's
which
have a
is
look. Hold him up.
This one,
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
they're cool. So they
come in
Oh,
different
show your
colours?
camera,
Yeah,
Chloe. You're
which
on that
one?
one.
that
Yeah.
one. There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
So yeah, so what the leucospermums, they
Yeah.
can come in like different tones of orange and yellow, and then you can also buy them dyed, so they can have like a bit of a pinky tone to them, and also
Okay.
like a really deep orange that's almost red. They
Nice.
can come in as well.
Yeah, I feel like I've
so-
seen that before.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's awesome. So then, if a couple are having a sort of theme,
Mhm.
you can actually adapt it in their floral
100%.
displays. Like
Yeah.
thinking about, we were saying about autumnal, you could have
Yeah.
pumpkins, couldn't you, full
Mm.
of like
Yeah,
cacti
I've
stuff.
done a big pumpkin wedding
Have
where
you?
the aisle was all pumpkins and they were covered in succulents and moss and amaranthus, so it kind of cascaded down.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was beautiful. It
Love
was
this.
Oh my
so
god, that
stunning.
sounds amazing.
And then this side, on the middle between Laura and I, we
Oh,
have
yes.
a Converse shoe.
Obsessed.
And
Yeah.
it's got a floral display in it.
Yeah, so that one was actually inspired
Obsessed.
from a wedding I did last September. Ali and Andy had the most incredible sort of festival vibe wedding,
Yeah.
but all the centerpieces were cowboy boots and biker boots filled with cacti, succulents,
I love
dried
this.
flowers.
So
I feel like if you got married
Yeah.
again, that would be
Yeah,
so up
I
your
would.
street.
Oh my god,
Cowboy
I would love that. The
boots.
cowboy boots,
Yeah.
definitely. I love my
Yeah.
cowboy boots. Oh my god, that's amazing. And I love these bunny tails.
Yes, they are.
I
yeah.
love those. They're like my favourite things. They're so cute. This is good. So is this dried flowers?
That's all dried.
So you
yeah.
could keep this afterwards as
exactly. Yeah.
well. Isn't it amazing?
Love this. And yeah, I love the sustainability of
I
it.
love that. And I love obviously the Converse. That's just so
Yeah,
cool. Because
it's
you
so
don't think,
cool.
actually, yeah, you don't need vases. You can put it in
And
anything.
yeah, you wouldn't even. I would never have thought to put
Me
florals
neither.
in a shoe.
No, but that's such
But
a
it
good
looks
idea.
amazing.
And so them, like you say, biker
Yeah.
boots, the cowboy boots. That's so cool. So then talk to me about like the ceremony.
Yes.
Do you do big floral
Oh, yeah.
installations too, or like like talk to me, or cacti installations? Like talk to me about that.
Yeah, so I've done big arbor displays for like the ceremony, and broken
Wow.
arches filled with succulents and cacti, and or like big gypsophilia displays filled them with succulents as well.
Amazing.
I've done like hoops, like you get in the
Oh,
teepees.
I love a
that's
hoop.
cool. We do
Yeah,
love a
love a hoop.
Yep, with cascading flowers and some succulents in. Basically, I always say to people, whatever a traditional florist does, I do just in my own weird and wonderful way.
Yeah, love
So
that.
even like hair pieces full of succulents,
Love this.
hair slides,
This is so cool.
wrist corsages, buttonholes, bouquets, everything basically. You
Yeah.
can shove a succulent in.
Yeah, just chuck a succulent
Yeah, just chuck
in.
a succulent
Oh,
in
I
and
love
it's cool.
that.
Yeah.
This is so cool, isn't it? So
Yeah.
unusual.
So unusual.
Because I think that is the thing. People think, oh yeah, like obviously I'll talk to people about ceremony options, what they have in. I get some that go for like they just keep the bouquet and they keep it quite simple and they just have, a little bit of ceremony. And then we have some that have, a full arch, or they have a broken arch, or they have is it called a moon gate? Like
Moon
the big
gates,
circle
yeah.
thing. Like, some really push the boat out.
Yeah.
But I think it's like you say, thinking outside the box, doing
Yeah.
things a little bit differently
Exactly.
and really unique to what they
Yeah.
want.
Try and be authentic. to
Yeah.
you. Like think about like every aspect of your day. Where can you put that kind of personality in? And this is a
Exactly.
great example of that.
Yeah. And for the big things, how does that work? Do they buy them and then they keep them afterwards, or do they like rent and return? Like, because obviously the things with the succulents and the cacti and stuff in, I'm guessing it's not like flowers where they just chuck them afterwards.
No, they
like,
keep
how does
everything.
that work?
So
They keep it all.
yeah, so when I'm very hot on sustainability when it comes to making, especially things like the broken arches and the arbor
Yeah,
displays.
Absolutely.
So everything is made on either biodegradable foam or chicken wire with moss,
yeah.
that kind of thing. So it's very easy for me to take down
Yes.
to leave for my couples.
Love
Yes.
this.
So, for example, when I did this big arbor display that was full of succulents and eucalyptus, I left it all out on the table, and then the next morning they all came with their family and friends and made like little bunches for them all to take home.
Oh,
and
that's gorgeous.
chose what they wanted to take home. So
That's
and
so nice.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
love
thing.
that.
There is so much wastage, isn't there? In,
Yeah.
in the wedding industry.
Yeah, there
let alone
is.
with florals.
Yeah.
Like, they survive a few days and then it's gone. But at least
Yeah.
with this, they just keep living on and on.
Yeah, that's so and nice that you come and take it down for them as well,
Yeah.
because I think that would be something like for me, I'd have no idea what to do.
yeah.
So the fact that you can come and do that and then leave the bits behind for them to keep, that's
Yeah.
so lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
I
like a little
that.
gift as well.
Yeah.
yeah, and honestly, it does feel like an absolute joy to be able to do what I do. It really does. Like I say to people sometimes, like if I didn't have a mortgage to pay, I think I'd do it for free.
Oh, I love
Because I do really love what I
Yeah,
do, and I
yeah.
love the creativity that it allows me to have,
Yeah.
and the freedom of expression, to be able to create things that I think people would look at and go, wow, I've never seen anything like that
Yeah.
before.
That's when you know you're in the
amazing.
right job.
100%.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. What's your absolute favourite thing about it? Like, what do you love about doing this?
Probably like the fact that no wedding I do is the same as the next.
Yeah, that's nice.
Everything is so different. Like even this year, while I've got weddings within the same month, I
Yeah.
don't have a single wedding that is the same as the next.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything has its own personality. Everyone is putting their own stamp on something.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love being able to help people express themselves in that way. I think because as well, it took me so long to be able to feel comfortable expressing myself in the way that I wanted to. The fact that I can now help people do that in their wedding day,
Yeah.
it's such a joy. It
That's
really
so
is.
because I think that's the thing when you get engaged, like you think, right, what am I meant to do? What flowers am I
Yes.
meant to have?
Yeah.
Like, what bouquet should I be having?
And
like,
everyone has an opinion.
Yeah, oh,
Absolutely,
totally. I get it all the
absolutely.
time. Do you get it with like ceremony? Like, what would you
what does
suggest?
everyone do?
Yeah, and
Yeah, and
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
how
guys,
does
it's
everyone
up
have
to
their hair? It's
you.
like, no, you think about how you want it.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't
100%.
drown out the outside noise. And
Yeah.
you do you.
I always get that. I get asked, well, what's the norm? And I'm like, well, if you want me to tell you what's the most popular, I will. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't say go with that. I
Yeah.
go with what is right for you.
100%.
And I think that's the thing. So then on that note, it sounds like a bit of a backwards question now. But what do you think are the areas that people do need to think about when it comes to their flowers?
I think, like you said, like drowning out the outside noise
Yeah,
of what
yeah.
other people's expectations are going to be.
Yeah.
I think that people assume that they've got to have a bouquet as they walk down the aisle. No,
Yeah.
you don't.
You haven't.
No, you do what you want. If
Yeah.
you want to walk down the aisle with just a wrist corsage or
Yeah.
carrying a cuddly toy or, you know,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it is
yeah.
that you want to do, you do you, boo.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You know, you don't have to have buttonholes for everyone in your wedding
No,
party.
no.
You know, I think as well, focusing on the things that you want to have that will help you express yourself in the best possible way. So
Yeah.
again, allocating your budget for your floral design
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the pieces that mean the most to you.
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
that's your centerpieces, whether that's your aisle display. And again, like I said earlier, I'm a huge advocate for dual use. So
Yes.
for example, having the terrariums, you know, being able to have them down the aisle and then on the tables and that kind of thing.
Yeah, being able to pick them up and move them around.
Yeah.
And what do you think is the best way? I'm going to try and get this right around in my head. I feel like I'm going to trip over my words. What's the best way to get the maximum impact for the least amount of effort? So what are those things that you think, yeah, that looks amazing? Like adding those
Like
bits in.
budget.
Yeah, for
friendly.
like your budget. So if they're thinking, right, we want to try and keep the costs a little bit lower, but how can we get the best? Obviously, dual use.
Yeah, dual use is definitely a big one.
Yeah.
And not just using it twice, even maybe using it three
times. Yeah, true. That's a good idea.
For example, what you could do is if you had like a big backdrop behind the ceremony, which you could then move to the top table or sweetheart table, whatever you've got.
Nice.
But then you could also move it a third time to somewhere else as maybe like a photo
Yes.
opportunity.
Oh yeah, good. Or like in the evening when people arrive in the evening,
Yeah.
they could have something, couldn't they?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that because I think that is the thing. It is an investment. We know weddings are expensive.
Oh,
Oh,
so
100%,
expensive.
yeah.
It's like how can you use that money wisely? And
Yeah.
Yeah,
make the most out of it.
Absolutely.
And what's been your absolute favourite wedding you've ever done?
That's cruel. That is a cruel question.
Making you choose your favourite
There's
child.
so many good bits from like different ones, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, the ones that kind of I never will forget are the ones like the Pokemon wedding,
Yeah.
the dinosaur wedding. I did a Dungeons and Dragons wedding,
my
which was
Oh god,
amazing.
that's cool.
I've got a
Awesome.
Viking wedding this year.
Stop it. Love it.
I've done a couple
So-
of Viking.
Have
actually,
you?
Yeah,
With
and
braids and that?
Yeah, and like the
Love.
hair cuffs and yeah,
Yeah, all
really
that
cool.
kind of stuff.
Purple dresses and
Oh my
yeah.
god.
But even I also have a wedding later this year where they're going what we've called it kind of Arizona beach wedding. So
Ooh.
it's huge cactuses, seashells stuffed with succulents like cascading out of them and things like that. It's the weddings where people are really pushing the boat out, not like budget wise, but
no,
just
but
like
just ideas.
idea wise,
Having fun, yeah.
And they almost turn around to me and say, "I trust you with this."
Yeah, love that.
They're the weddings that I get really excited about.
Yeah, love that. How does somebody know when they found the right florist for them?
I think it's not just about, obviously, it's a massive thing having budget in place and seeing that person's work and seeing things that you can relate to. But I think as well, it's really important that you gel with your supplier.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people assume that it should always just be a customer supplier relationship, which
Yeah.
is something that I don't agree with. I think it's really important that you build that relationship with your client
Yeah.
and you almost become collaborative in what you're
Yeah,
creating.
yeah, I like that.
So I always say to people, yeah, of course, look at, you know, what your budget is, look at previous work they've done and see if you like it. But also, do you like them?
Yeah. It's so important.
Yeah.
You don't want to work with ourselves for your wedding.
No.
No, absolutely
But it's true
not.
because actually, like, this is the thing I say this to couples all the time. Like, if, you know, I'm like, look, speak to a few celebrants because actually we're there on the day. It's a real privilege for us to come and share your
100%.
wedding day.
Yeah.
You want to be surrounded by people that you like and people that are going to add to your vibes on the day.
Yeah.
You don't want anyone, like, it's your day. It
You
should
need
be
to feel
people that you
comfortable.
like and
Yeah.
everything that you love.
100% completely agree with that.
Oh my
yeah.
God, I love this guy. This is so fun.
Good.
I want to get married again so I can have
I
a
know.
succulent bouquet.
Oh, my wedding would be so different.
Would it? Yeah. What would you do differently?
Oh, I'd have so much more colour. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
for,
same.
for my wedding, I mean, I've been married 14 years this year.
Yeah.
And I'm an Essex girl. So
Yeah.
you can imagine my wedding was quite blangy.
Was it?
was very
Yeah.
bling bling,
Oh,
yeah,
Go on.
it
Did you have a
was-
vajazzle?
I probably did at some point. But I mean, also, I wasn't as like, openly alternative as I kind of am now.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah.
I mean, my wedding was alternative-ish in terms of making sure that my florals were very, very
Nice.
different.
Yeah.
But I think I'd go more like for the outdoor wedding,
Yeah,
Yeah.
embrace
tiki
you.
vibe,
Bit
but
more
also celebrant.
Yes, come
Yes.
on, honey. I'll be there. We'll do a swap.
Yeah,
You can do my flowers. I'll do your ceremony.
it's a day. It's a day because I
I'm
just,
so in, Chloe.
I just think as well. Like, I feel like everyone should have a celebrant.
yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
I mean,
yeah.
we are representing right here,
Uh-huh,
but
honey.
even the celebrant says she'd have a celebrant.
Yeah, because I think that's the thing. It's like, obviously, I'm biased, but I just think it's the best way to get you into your ceremony and
100%.
into your day,
Yeah.
because it's actually the guest's first experience of your wedding day is your ceremony. And the first time you're together on your wedding day is your ceremony. So it should
Yeah.
be about you.
But also, why should your ceremony be stuffy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, I love going to a wedding and the celebrant brings up, you know, really fun stories about the couple that makes everyone laugh.
Exactly.
And, you know, it's just, it's fun from the get-go.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
you
you want
want.
a wedding to be.
100%,
So.
100%. And I totally agree. Same with the flowers. I think it's like, actually, everything
Mm.
should be you.
Yeah.
And stuff like this, you know, it's just the perfect example of injecting your personality
Yeah,
into it.
Definitely.
Oh my God, I love it. Right, so that is all of our questions, Chloe.
Yeah.
But we've now got a question from last week's guest. So,
Okay.
right on cue,
Do I have to
Rich
catch
with our
this?
Yes,
bouquet.
you do, yeah.
And who's
God.
this season's bouquet from, Katie?
This season's bouquet is sponsored by Cara Mira Venue Styling that brings your love story to life.
Yeah, beautiful bouquet from them.
So I take this out, yeah?
Yeah, have a
Okay.
little read.
Okay. Do I read it out loud, yeah?
Yes, please.
Oh, kind of would help, wouldn't it? What is
Oh, I
the
love her.
most powerful mo you have said it on your business, and what did it unlock for you?
What's the most powerful moment you had in your business and what did it unlock for you?
Ooh,
Wow, that's big.
that is big.
That's a deep question. I love that. It's from Mags.
What is the most powerful moment you've God, that's a really big question.
That is.
I think probably when I did my first all succulent wedding, that was a big deal for me.
I bet.
Because I think a lot of my couples they wanted something different, but they didn't want to go fully out there. So when I remember the wedding, it was at the Canary Shed in Burnham Crouch, and it was all succulents over the entire arbour, the whole front of the arbour, and we did terrariums as the centerpieces, terrariums, sorry, not terrariums, succulents all over the table, little cactuses everywhere. And it was just one of those moments where I was like, yeah, this is
what
This
I
is
love.
me.
this is what I wanted to do. This is
Yeah.
what I wanted to create. And I remember when I put those pictures up on social media, they did blow up. And it was the first time I'd
Wow.
had something that had gone, not viral, but people thought,
Got it.
oh, hang on, this is something really special and really different.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that was a few years ago. And I think that was a really prominent moment for me in my business,
I bet,
definitely.
I
yeah.
bet. Oh my God, that's
Love
amazing. Oh, I want to see all the pictures now. I'm going to sit and be having a look through them all now. We'll be scrolling back into
All
the
of
archives.
the gram, of course.
Yeah, well, tell us
Yeah.
about that then. Where can people find you?
So I am on Instagram, so under the Copper Cacti, same as Facebook, and also on TikTok. So you can
Amazing.
find me on all the socials, of course, and
Perfect.
on my website as well.
Oh, Chloe, thank you. You've been so much fun, honestly. So should we do some nuptial
Nuptial
news?
news.
Let's have a look what's going on. Right, hold on. Do you have Face ID? Can I hold it in front of you?
You can put my number
Oh,
in.
there we go. Right, what do you need? Is it thinking?
Yeah. Sorry.
I'd be like, hold it in front of me. Because I'm so Android, like
Oh, you're Android,
illiterate.
are you?
No, I'm Android illiterate. 'Cause I'm
Oh.
Apple.
Yeah,
So
same.
with Androids, I'm like, what? do I
No
do?
idea. Yeah,
I
I haven't got a
looked at the
foggy.
screen then, like, I don't know, honey. You can do this.
Okay, so the bride book stats have come out.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
we're just going to run through a couple.
Oh, I like this.
So according to the latest bride book breakdown of how couples are spending their wedding budgets this year, following suppliers types to see the highest booked rates and the lowest booked allocations. So they are saying venue and catering, wedding planner and coordinator, then photography and videography,
Oh, wow.
dress attire, so suits and dresses, florist and decor, and then music and entertainment.
Planners over photographers.
Apparently so.
That's
Wow,
surprising.
that's interesting,
Really
isn't it? And
interesting.
surprising, yeah. I feel like every wedding has a photographer, but maybe not all have planners. They all should because they're much better with planners.
Yeah. Yeah, it runs smoothly,
but,
doesn't it? And then lowest demand, marquee TPs, stationery, toastmasters and celebrant fees, transport service and cakes and favours.
There we go. But then that, I guess, at the moment, yes, it's something that I want to change.
Yeah.
But not every wedding does have a celebrant.
No.
You know, some weddings are registrars, some
Toastmasters-
weddings are churches. But Toastmasters, they're a bit old school,
A
aren't
bit
they?
more formal.
They're the guys in the red jackets.
Yes, they are.
And I think that's the thing. Like, if you're going traditional, fine. But I feel like nowadays, Toastmaster, maybe not so much. Like, I'll do an MC service as well that you can add on to your ceremony. So I'll stay and do MC, which is basically like modern day version of Toastmaster. Did you have a Toastmaster at your wedding?
Oh
No.
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 We just had a friend go, here's your new
Yeah, I don't-
Mr. and Mrs.
I don't think we even
Yeah.
had a friend do it. I think our venue did ours.
Yeah.
A lot of the venues, it
Sort of
tends to be
do.
like the coordinator that's there on the day would
they'll
do that,
it, won't they?
or the couple may allocate maybe a best man or someone
think
to do
that,
it. So.
like, controversially, although yes, I offer it, I think the best person to do it is a friend
Mhm.
because I think they have fun, they have a few drinks down them, so they get more confidence. But actually, they really know the couple so well. They've been there through so many moments. They can enjoy it and have a bit of a laugh with it. I always think I would go friend first, then celebrant MC
Mhm.
if you haven't got a friend who's confident enough, because sometimes that's where it's quite nice to have somebody who's in as an MC,
Yeah.
because actually they take it off you, and then everyone can just relax and let their hair down. But if
Yeah.
you've got somebody that's confident, I think it's so much fun.
yeah.
And I think it does make it, like, you can make more of it, whereas if just the
Exactly
venue
that.
team do it,
Yeah.
they'll do the essentials, but you can have so much more fun with it. But yeah, I feel like the Toastmaster maybe is, not so much now.
Been and gone. Trends that are shaping the supply demand. Outdoor and non-traditional setups are rising.
Nice.
I feel
yeah.
like we've definitely seen this.
Yeah, definitely.
DIY and low-cost elements, so they're becoming more, DIY handy.
Yeah, so maybe that's why there's a rise in planners. Because if you go in DIY, you need a coordinator.
planner.
Yeah.
Definitely, 100%.
And then budget prioritization.
oh, okay.
So but they're saying that people are still relying on parents to help fund,
yeah, definitely.
which cost of living crisis.
Yeah,
all of
come on, we
this.
need the parents' money. Help us out, guys. Do you think a lot of your weddings like DIY-ish? I know obviously if they're having you, it's not DIY, but do you get a lot of like marquee festival style weddings?
I get a lot of TPs. I
Yes.
don't get marquees. I
No.
don't think a lot of my stuff kind of equates to a marquee wedding.
Yeah.
When I think of marquee, I think of, pretty English summer weddings.
Yes.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
English
yeah.
garden summer.
Yeah,
Whereas
whereas
TP festival vibes.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it is more people that want a very specific look that I
Yes.
get.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of the DIYers wouldn't come to me for things like just bud vases when
Yeah,
they can do
yeah.
them themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
They're the couples that want something really
Bit
unusual and funky,
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
statement. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Right.
it's time for wedding whispers. Rich,
Alright.
insert Tasha's voice
Oh
note.
yeah, insert Tasha's. We got
Jingle
a singer on
here.
a couple of weeks ago, and for the whole time we've been going.
Wedding
That's how she sang us in the jingle.
There you
So
go.
we've got the official jingle
I
now.
love that.
We have, and we're in extra large font because it was printed off my phone today.
Yes, we are. Love this.
I caught the bride's parents at it on a wedding morning.
No.
Yes, during bridal prep
So
too.
funny.
We were getting ready at an Airbnb where the bathroom was located next to the kitchen. It was positioned in line. The both doors could see straight through. We were halfway through bridal prep. Music was on and everyone was chatting away. It wasn't a big bridal party, so everyone was in the kitchen area. Suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed that the bride's dad followed the bride's mum into the bathroom. I didn't take any notice until we heard banging come from the bathroom.
Oh.
Everyone stopped and questioned, what the hell was that noise? A few moments later, I clocked the dad coming out of the bathroom and he headed into the kitchen where he started making randomly opening cabinets to make out as if he was looking for something. The bride even asked, what are you looking for, Dad? To which he mumbled a random answer back. Mum followed 30 seconds later, but made a swift divert into the living room area and ignored us all. They were trying to play it cool for the rest of the morning, but the makeup artist and I definitely had clocked what had happened.
Oh, that's so funny.
Saucy.
God. God. Maybe it brought back memories of their own wedding day.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling a
Randy,
bit
Randy
saucy.
parents on a wedding morning.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Oh, I love it.
I wonder if the bride actually like sussed it. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I hope not.
Because we
Poor thing.
definitely.
I don't think I'd want those
They
visions
must
on my
have did.
wedding day.
Yeah, I say we. The bridal hair and makeup artist.
That
definitely
is
did.
so funny. Oh my God.
Oh,
Love that.
funny.
Imagine him just being like, yeah, honey.
Maybe they were just like, you know what, they're not going to consummate this evening. We'll do it
Yeah,
for them.
Maybe you're right.
They'll be too drunk. They will
Yeah,
have
exactly.
too tired feet. We'll
Yeah.
just, you know.
Weddings just get. Well, we've had it before, haven't we? All sorts goes on at weddings.
Oh,
we've
all
heard,
sorts.
But yeah.
Yeah, all sorts. It's
I suppose
spicy.
those people get spicy, don't they? On a
Yeah,
wedding day?
absolutely, they do. Well, Chloe, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You
Thank
have
you.
been awesome, and we cannot wait to, just see you in action this year. And good luck for the rest of wedding season.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been so fun.
Thanks, Chloe.
Thank
Come back
you.
soon.
I will.
And bring Terrence.
I will. Always.